Good morning and welcome to Coffee at the Manor, the bestest place to start your day with all the news, reviews and things you never knew you needed to know. On today's show, we've got a man having an imaginary affair and claims it's good for your relationship. We've got a thing called the FESSHOLE, which I'm going to leave that in your mind. We've got a man who tried to fight a massive sea lion. We've got clapping on airplanes. We've got crazy headlines. And I really do have to introduce you to the world's first, woolly mouse. Oh yes, all that and much, much more on today's episode of Coffee at the Manor. Good morning to you. A happy Thursday, the 6th of March. Yes, indeed. I hope all is well out there in YouTube land. Good morning to you if you're out there. Hello there to Lord Koala. You put that one in a little while ago. Didn't see it. Thank you very much. How are you? I hope you are well. So today we've got some interesting pieces of news for you. Do excuse me. I've got a bit of a cough returning, so I'm going to try not to cough on you as we go. So yes, one of the first stories that I have for you this delightful day. Let's just get rid of that thing. There we go. So our first story of the day is a headline that, again, you can't resist but looking at once you've seen it. You cannot look away. It is, of course, this beauty here. A man tries to fight a huge sea lion after squaring up to the beast and asking about blood. Did he inquire? Is he a donor? Excuse me, sir. Have you considered donating your blood? But no, you can tell this is written by a Brit. This one by Ashley Pemberton. There you go. So a drunk bloke with a mullet. Well, it has to have a mullet, does it not? Egged on by onlookers, tries to fight a huge sea lion. There he is. Yes, that is a delightful mullet. But you don't know these days. It could be a YouTuber. It could be a rogue YouTuber. They've got mullets these days, haven't they? I'm not going to do mulleting, just so you know. So he squared up to the beast, but it almost ended horribly for him as the startled animal jumped up from the water. Yes, indeed, here he is. Glorious man here. It almost ended badly for this mullet lover. Well, yes, indeed. You know, all business in the front, and that's where the lion was. Yes. Anyway, a drunk tourist was caught on video trying to fight a sea lion. Just a quick one. Where would you say the tourist is from? My first thinkings was, the mullet, maybe Aussie. You're difficult to tell, really, isn't it? There's a lack of tattoos, so I don't think he's British. So yes, there you go. Have a guess. Have a guess what I ponder on through this story. Yes, so the unidentified mullet sporting bloke, who I'm sure his friends and family all know exactly who he is seen taking off his sunglasses and entering the water as onlookers shout encouragement at him. So that's the worst part. So again, it's not necessarily the stupid person; it's the enablers of said stupid person. we've got one bit there. I'll take Florida. I'll take Florida man in the back, and he raises on Florida. And he raises on Florida. That thing that man does. You know, the bald man. The other one looks sort of like a big bean and a testicle all at once. So once in the water, he raised a fist towards the sea creature and tried to swim after it for a fight. So not only that, rather than fighting it on land, where let's just say humans may have a slight, I don't know, not even advantage, is it? What's this, like a 600 to 900 pound animal? And what's this? This is probably about 200 pounds of man. Oh my goodness me! I've got D-Man Johnson, the third in the chat there. Good morning to you. Oh my goodness, how are you? I hope you're well. I hope your channel is doing good. I see you're doing all the bits over there. Good to see you doing that. I've come off reality for a little bit, so I thought I'd do a few other things, but I'm going to go back to it. But good to see you're plugging away too. So those of you that watch, if you haven't seen this man, D-Man Johnson III, a bit of a shout out for him. Go and have a look at him. He's remarkably funny and jolly and all that sort of stuff. So go and have a look at him, but not yet. Wait. Anyway, so hello to you. Totally. Yeah. And so back over to the man with the mullets. You can't beat it, can you? Good morning. Thanks for the shout. Well, you're very welcome, sir. You're very welcome. You're incredibly nice to me. So I will, of course, return the kindness. Anyway, so the startled animal leaps out of the water before swimming off from his unwanted challenger, allowing the bloke, so British, to leave the marina with his life. I don't know. I'm not sure that's the ending I wanted, but you know. So male sea lions, which this is of course one of, but it weigh between 600 and 900 pounds. Well, the females tend to be 200 to 300. Both can range for 6 to 7 feet long. So yes, indeed. And here he is. I love the way that the pelicans there have. Hang on, let me just take away the banner for a second. There we go. You can see a bit more. I love the way the pelicans here are sort of like come to watch. Yeah, I've got to watch this dude getting his ass kicked by this sea lion. Yeah, watch out, big old Gary the sea lion. Watch him in action. But no, there he is. Oh, who's this person? Dude, get rid of you. Bye. Yeah, there he is. He is. Anyway, yeah, they aren't considered a threat to humans, but experts say they can act aggressive if they feel threatened. There was one, in fact, there's a bloody advert again. There was one, in fact, in England not so long ago. They actually postponed the fireworks display, didn't they? Because they didn't want to disturb it. They gave him a name like Ivan or something, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I think that's the thing that binds us all together, isn't it? It's like a bad Christmas joke in a cracker, isn't it? The case isn't whether or not the joke is funny. The case is that we all find it not funny. Therefore, we're all bound together by our collective unfunny thing. The mullet, also a binding agent for people that don't have mullets. Yes, indeed. But yeah, here he is. Look at that. Look at him there. That is a statuesque man, isn't it? You can even see here, like he's got the lines from his flip-flops on there. So I'm going Australian, again, I would say thongs. I guess they call them in Australia, don't they? But yeah, there he is. I thought he had a snorkel, but it's not. That's the local wildlife queuing up for a good laugh. Yes, there he was. As he sheepishly exits, oh my God, look, he literally went after as if he's going to stand a chance. My goodness. Oh, excuse me. So, as he sheepishly exits the water, a woman can be heard, "Are you done? Are you effing done yet?" And social media users were quick to slam the tourist and thought to be an American citizen. Well, you know, then where was it? The sort of Florida man. That was Lady Flutterby, dearest Lady Flutterby. Good job to you. Top points over there. Well done. One jumps out, "Oh, definitely a Trump vote." Oh, that's what everybody says, though, isn't it? Another one says, "Was anyone else hoping he got bit, or was it just me?" No, me over here. I don't know how many of you out there were also thinking the same thing. Yeah, I was hoping it'd be thrown about a bit. You see what these things do with penguins? Blimey, give it the penguin treatment. Ooh, that's a whole different episode. A third person said, "I hate humans, particularly this one. I'm with this person. I'm with this human." Yeah, see, we spoke to a person with rationality. Another added, "It is illegal to harass animals. I'd like to speak to the manager." Yeah, Karen, all right, cheers, yeah. But yes, of course, no harassing animals, but we all know that, don't we? Yeah, someone has to state the obvious. It's like someone said, "Oh, but think of the children." Obviously, you think of the fucking children. I mean, that's just normal, isn't it? Listen, America's only as dumb as our president. Some people are so dumb they think he's a genius. There we go. Right, I see. I tend to avoid politics if I can. Divisive a little bit, but yes, absolutely. Have your say, though, sir. Have your say. Let's see. I hope someone finds him and finds him, says the person. While sea lions don't usually pose a threat to humans, one was once seen it ripping out a blue shark's throat in California in 2023. Oh, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine then. My goodness. And last year, cops in the state hunted a suspect who shot dead a 2-year-old sea lion on the beach. Well, good. That's good. Well done, those police people in California. There you go. So yes, there you are. That is the thing. Crazy man decides he's going to do that. And whilst, of course, we're on having relationships with strange things, there's another one that piqued my interest, which is going to lead us to a new place I'm hoping to show you. Again, a place called FESSHOLE. Allow me to explain a little bit more. Now, I was reading this particular article here. I'm having an imaginary affair. I never really cheat. I'd never really cheat, but it's had unexpected benefits. Now, is this guy an arsehole thing is totally up for truth. We've got some support there from Lady Venus. Good stuff. So now let me tell you about this person just dead quickly. Now, he fantasized about a lady in his office, and because he'd having this fantasy affair in his mind, this is his imaginary affair. He goes on to say that he wouldn't actually do it, of course, but he says this goes, I think a girl in the office fancies me, he began. She's 20 years younger than me, obviously. I'm probably imagining it, and I have no intention of cheating on my wife. Okay, he continued. Hasn't stopped me losing 5 kilograms since the delusion started, though. Imaginary affairs are the secret to weight loss. Okay, so we tried to sanitize that. Well, no, cheating's fine as long as you're losing weight. All right, okay, well, that's fine. Is it? Okay. And here it is. This is his little thing on there. And the people, you imagine the comments then. Let's see what the people thought, shall we? It was all pretty much one direction. I've got to tell you, there was no Harry Styles in sight. The man's confession was mixed with a mixed response. Yeah, it wasn't really that mixed, frankly. Meanwhile, criticizing his actions, one person responded, "Oh, a tale as old as time. You're already cheating on your wife and trying to rationalize it too." Okay, well, yes, that is. I'm going to say that is standard. That sets the boundary, doesn't it? What is the acceptable response to this? I believe. A second person slammed. It's not imaginary if you lose the weight for her, but not for your wife. Yes, indeed. Yes, mister. We wouldn't do it for your wife, but you do it for her. Oh, dearie. A fourth person penned. Nope, she doesn't. It's not possible and highly improbable. This is purely self-evident. Your fantasy is a red flag, and you know it. I'm not quite sure what. See, I would now put that up Talking Cruise, but I've monetized this one. I don't know if I can say that. But thank you very much. Jackal song, mental M-word, comes into mind with this guy. Good. I don't know what that is. Jackal. Tale as old as time. The tale is old as time. Beauty and the butt plug. Yes. So where are we? Anyway, others recalled that they'd previously given the male co-workers the wrong impression. Learned my lesson not to be friendly and polite with older men at work, because to them friendly means flirty. Sorry, you're probably deluded, and they attack him for being deluded. What if maybe he's really attractive or something? They're all really attacking this guy. Yeah, enjoy your imaginary affair. Make sure it stays that way. So they really lay into this guy. What I believe is true. He is happy. The fantasy is still enacting it. Just because you're virtually enacting it is a thing, isn't it? I mean, we're going to start to see virtual cheating, aren't we? Where people are cheating with an AI-generated entity. Is that still cheating? Yes, it's expressing the desire to do things with the partner than with other people. To me, that still qualifies. Well, maybe you could all join in. Maybe you could have a big old group thing going on with as many AIs as you like. I mean, really, it's up to you, your relationship, isn't it? So yes, indeed, that was quite interesting. So I thought I would then have a look then at the delightful FESSHOLE site. So I've got I think their X or Twitter, whatever, is the place to go. But they also do it on the old Instagram, which is here. Which has some other delights. We had this one. Just back from a speed awareness course. Mate's wife is on the same course. She spent the entire course giving me the evil eye. Probably because the bloke who dropped her off at the course and whom she passionately kissed isn't her husband stroke my mate. Awkward. And of course, you get some half decent advice in here. Would love to know what happened after this. Me too. Well done, Jane Jewel, over here. Good comment. Where is the other one? Do they have a coke awareness course? I mean, really. Oh dear, tell him, says this person. She shouldn't be giving you the evils then, says another person. Absolutely. And it's just delightful. Whenever a mum is rude to me, I just smiled at a child and said, "Are you having a lovely day with grandma?" That's just general good tip, isn't it? My wife thinks I'm great because I take our daughter to dance class every Wednesday and stay there for 3 hours, even though we can't watch. The reality is I have a big McDonald's, watch some Netflix on my phone, and have the occasional highlights of the week. So yeah, this is kind of nice, isn't it? It's not too heavy, not too hardcore. A confession I've got to say on here. Let's do one more. So, yeah, self-employed tradesman. I put 30 to 50 pounds on top of every job. If the customer is nice, makes me a brewer, generally lets me get on with my job, I'll knock off the final bill. If they're awkward or make my job harder, then that's my beer money for Friday night. Oh my God. Always be nice then to your tradesman on that one. So now, some of these, of course, are the headlines which grab me and drag us into these delightful little stories. So I did have a quick look then at what are some of the craziest headlines there are to have. Now, I have done a bit of background checking. Not all these are real stories. So, for example, we've got one about a panic as man burns crumpets. Is actually a gift from Amazon that you can get based on some headline from a million years ago. So not all of these are actually right. I quite like the foul-mouthed parrot on the loose, which is a real story. But quite a few of these actually we've already covered here. Like the girl with the eye patch called a pirate by the teacher. Do you remember that? The teacher had to issue a formal apology for calling her daughter a pirate. I think that's quite sweet, personally. Anyway, but of course, how good are you at guessing the amazing headlines that we might find? Well, I know you've been wondering this fact all day. I'm sure you have. So we've got a quiz over here at Ready, which looks a lot like Greg's over there. And over here at Redley, they've got a lovely test here to see if you can guess the rest of the headline. So, intro. We need to intro. Over here, then, we are at Can You Complete the Headline? Woman arrested during vigil for, is it a dog? Is it Boris Johnson? Is it peace? Or is it lobsters? I like the idea lobsters. That's kind of fun, isn't it? But, oh my God, I didn't know it was going to click on straight away. I was hoping we'd have a moment for you guys to join in. But I guess not. We have to click straight away. I am correct. There we go. What is it not? Does it show us the article? No, well, that sucks. It doesn't actually show us the article. Oh, well, never mind. Next question. Dad hit with a fine after his car left us something in a disabled spot. Is it a car seat? Is it a wheel? Is it a shadow? Is it a dent? Well, we had someone. You were correct on that one. Peace. I know that would be. I'm imagining that was actually going to be the realistic one. I thought that might be the thing, but no, it was in fact lobsters. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. There's a person in there. Yeah. Oh, where's Frank gone? Oh, I've left him there. Let's see. A hit with. I'm gonna say a shadow. What if it was really like? Because you can't leave a dent. You can't. Let's have a shadow. Oh my goodness me! It was shadow. Really, this is yeah. Sorry, guys. Your real this is your reasonable answers. Unfortunately, are no good here. A man spends 12,000 transforming himself into a terrifyingly realistic. Oh no, there's a few of these, isn't there? I'm sure we could probably have this one. Cats, definitely. There is a man who's a cat, but he spent a lot more money than that. A parrot, there's also one of those in England. Dog, probably, but those furry people tend to have the costumes, don't they? So probably not that. And a rabbit, I'd probably put that in furry territory down here at the bottom. I'm going parrot. There was a cat and a dog man. Oh, there is a dog man. Is there right? Okay, yeah, definitely the cat man. He even has like little screw-on things. There's the dog suit guy. Yeah, some of them are actually quite good, aren't they? I saw the dog in Richmond earlier. Good. I need to. Yeah, parrot. It's not very good. Fish. See, that's the spirit, Lady Flutterby. You've got it. Go abstract. Like it. Good job. But yeah, no. Apparently, the one in England, he's just had his ears chopped off. Really, he doesn't really look. And he had scales put on. It doesn't really look very parroty. So I'm going to go parrot. Oh, that was the incorrect answer. The answer was a dog. Right. Oh, there we go. Well, there we go. See, Lady Venus was on it there. She had it. There we are. Oh, we know this one. Foul-mouthed parrots on the loose. We knew that. That was a given. Dopey cannabis grower left their plants on there something, and somebody noticed. Love it to be head. That would be fantastic. Washing line, possibly. Windowsill, possibly. Driveway. Well, I mean, Yeah. Hello, Koala. Yes, hello, Koala. We have one of the favourites here, isn't it? Lord Koala. Good job. So I'm going to put on their head. Sorry, that was a good window sill. It was a reasonable answer in that case. Good job. Where we at? So a couple more of these. My neighbour keeps hanging something in my garden without asking. Picture frames, rubbish, washing, love notes. Well, I suppose washing would make a certain amount of sense on top of the vehicle. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to go sensible washing. It is washing. How boring. Huge creature with something discovered washed up on UK beach. Well, we all know about the rest of the things. It's probably a dog-like head. I think it was a dog or human. I'm not quite sure. I think we might have washing. Yeah, see, it would have made sense, wouldn't it? On that one. I'm gonna go. What's the most irregular thing? Well, I suppose a dog, isn't it? It's always a dog. Dog. Oh no, it's human. Pity you can't click on that and actually read the articles. Mystery over something. Bananas. Bananas. Spotted crossing Midland Road by late night driver. Is it a 4-foot lady hamster? Thank for penis. I like it. Good job. Good job. Is it a 4-foot lady hamster, a 5-foot horse sheep, a 3-foot fish man, or a 6-foot goat man? Wow. Okay. Midlands, they're a little bit odd up there. I'd like it to be a lady hamster because that tickles me that there would be such a thing. A lady hamster. Let's have lady hamster. It was a 6-foot goat man. Well, we're going to have to find out more about that. The man who something, an entire car, stuck it up. Yeah, as revenge for airport parking. I wonder if this is the one who buried. There was a guy who, as a practical joke, buried his neighbor's car in the front, in the driveway, like dug a hole and buried it like vertically in the hole as a prank. I think he was also his best man at the wedding or something. Yeah, and then that turned into it. So I was assuming that as soon as we don't have that, I wanted it hamster lady. Of course, hamster lady. Cling film. Yeah, now that sounds good. I think though, I'm half remembering it. It might be bubble wrap, but I think it's either cling film or bubble wrap, isn't it? I'm going to go with what's going the most in the thing there. It was, you guys were right. It was the cling film. Very, very good. 30-foot penis. Yeah, it starts flashing. Yes, that's what it was. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. Kayaker shot to spot something under Newcastle's swing bread. A sausage roll, highly likely in Newcastle. That is like the national food. Spotted something under a bridge. Where a car, they're always in the sea over there. A seal, maybe a seal. A baby, probably. Sausage roll or seal, guys. What are we going with? I don't know. I'd like to say sausage roll. Let's have a look. No, it wasn't. It was a seal. Quite boring. There we go. How did we do? Half. Well done. There we go. You're in the middle of the pack. Not totally clueless, but not up to the final local detail. How do we feel there? Seal. Good job. It's like animal Tourette's now, isn't it? Seal. Good job. I like it. So yes, we did. Just as good as I did on the what's it? The citizen test for England. About half. So what's that? That's probably the same as you'd get if you randomly chose everything, wouldn't it? So yes, indeed. What a delight, I thought. While we're on things that are mildly delightful that I was unaware of, are things that happens on airplanes. Now, there is, of course, this thing. Should you clap on an airplane? I don't clap on an airplane. I don't clap after films and things like that. Yes, that's it. Yes, he's just got to drop the kids off at the pool, as they say. Yes. So where we are. So flight attendants issuing a public service message here about clapping on airplanes. Again, something I've never experienced, but apparently happens quite a bit. So here we are. Let's have a little look at why you should or shouldn't do it. A flight attendant has shared the reason you should never clap when an airplane lands, as it can be dangerous and come across as rude to the pilots. But it's a personal choice. Aeroflot, yeah. Isn't Aeroflot the Russian one, isn't it? Yes, I had a choice of that one. It was Aeroflot or Singapore Airlines, I think I ended up flying on, oddly enough. Yes, God, yes. I think that's held together with hope and gaffer tape. It's a lot like my career. So let's have a look. Let's see. It can be so the airplane touchdown applause is divisive. Is a divisive tradition amongst flyers. Some decided to clap as a laugh these days, while others do it as a thank you or a sign of relief for a shaky flight. Yes, you wouldn't really think it was like, yeah, of course I did. I'm a bloody pilot. This is my job. You know, when McDonald's brings you your burger, you know, well done. I mean, it's more surprising your burger got there than you landed, frankly. You know, the sort of capability levels are quite different, depending on how much each one is drunk, I suppose. But yeah, you don't clap anything else. You don't clap the waiter, but you tip your waiter. You don't clap the waiter. Well done. The bastards clap you if your damn birthday, don't they? That's awful that when they clap your birthday. We love a bit of koala, don't we? Absolutely. So yes, of course, but you might want to wait before you prep your own applause performance. Prep your applause performance, would it? Similar to the old handy shandy, isn't it? So where are we? As a flight attendant has dropped some inside information on TikTok. The repository of all decent information that could change the way you act on board. Sure thing. Barbara isn't one for the clapping. She's not one for the clap, she says. Well, again, we haven't been shot down or you know. So yes, I'm with that. I can understand. That's fair enough. That one. Those 7 passengers applaud upon landing. I don't recommend it, but why? Landing might be seen as a hair-raising moment in flying, but drama can lurk post-landing. Barbara, known as Barbie Back, advises holding off celebrating until the aircraft halts completely. She points to the spectacles. She points to spectacles like brake failure, sudden reverse thruster action. Well, you know, you would if you had the opportunity in a plane, though, wouldn't you? You'd give it some reverse thruster action if the opportunity arose. Or tyres popping post-landing as reasons for keeping quiet. Yes, fair enough. But now we're all really concerned about brake failure and some thrust action. It's not something you can turn down straight away, that is it? Up to that motionless point, surprises could still spring up that might warrant an urgent dash out rather than a round of applause. Let's see. Apparently, when the plane lands, avoid clapping, as it can appear rude to the pilots as you're undermining their skills. Kind of see that. If you want to show some love for a job well done, you can show your appreciation at the end of the flight with a polite thank you. Well, that's the correct way to leave. Cheers. Nice one. I've got some rubbish. I don't want to leave it there because I don't want you to think I'm the messy one, or something like that. You know, you take a bite. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for putting up the horrible smell that must be in the airplane. Ooh, blimey! Like when they open the door, get this sort of sudden rush of sort of like breath, feet, and farts that have been stewing in there for the last little while, isn't it? Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, so if you want to do that, do that. And apparently they can't hear you anyway, because the door is actually it's sound sealed, so they can't fucking hear you anyway. so there you go. There you are. And one last story for the day. It's a delightful one, this one. I do like a nice happy ending. And it is what you've seen on the thumb. It is a woolly mouse. Let me take you over there. Now, here it is. Here it is, said woolly mouse. Yes, it does just look like a guinea pig with a tail. Yes, it does. But hold on to your just looks like a normal rodent kind of ways. Yes, indeed. The scientists are trying to bring back the woolly mammoth. So they created a woolly mouse. What a starting point. What kind of animals are they going to go along the way? I would like to see a fluffy snake. That would be nice. A big fluffy boa. That would be kind of cute. No one's ever thought of that. Fluffy reptiles. Hey, that's all. A dinosaur is just a feathery reptile, isn't it? Probably, apparently, maybe. But anyway, yes, plans in 2021, but they've already done it. To revive the woolly mammoth and later the dodo bird. This is new one though. This one, scientists trying to bring back the woolly mammoth have successfully created a woolly mouse. I love it. Colossal Biosciences, wow, unveiled plans in 2021 to revive the woolly mammoth and later the dodo bird, attracting investors, headlines, and critics alike. I wonder what you get as kind of like, you get the rewards, don't you, as like an investor. I wonder if you get like a t-shirt. Did you get a little claw? Did you get to say hello? Could you have one? Could you have your own little woolly mammoth mouse thing where its little teeth do this instead? That would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? I want that. Yeah, well, I think we need these things. Yeah, I think that's probably it, isn't it? With the rat tail thing is probably because isn't that one of the things that people kind of object to, and that's probably why guinea pigs are more successful than rats in the domestic pet department, isn't it? Because those tails are a bit freaky. So I'm with you. Yeah, hairy tail plus a big fluffy tail like a big squirrel. Oh, that would be the tail, wouldn't it? The tail of all tails. See, I would love a snow leopard tail if I was having a tail. It's black and white, cool, very, very fluffy. Very, very long. What more could you want? You can't swing from trees with it, though. That's I don't know, interesting. Anyway, so a Texas-based biotech company has focused on identifying the key traits of extinct animals with the goal of genetically engineering them into living animals, according to Chief Executive Ben Lamb, who's watched way too much Jurassic Park. Look how cute and fluffy that is. It looks like a strange kind of lollipop, doesn't it? That is cute. I imagine that's only so small too. If it's a mouse, what's that? A couple of inches in size. That is the cutest thing. But other scientists have a mixed view of their work. What, Teg? I thought you were trying for a mammoth. I can't help but notice this isn't mammothy. But on Tuesday, Colossal Biosciences says its researchers has edited 7 genes in mice embryos to create a mouse with long, thick, woolly hair. Well, that's not really mammothy, though. Just to have a bit of a problem with that. It's not really very. All you've done is put hair on the thing. Oh dear, my what's this disappeared again? Yeah, all it's done is actually just put hair on a mouse. That is not my. I'm going to say actually no. Yeah, yes, I'm saying when the rabbit that can do electricity comes along, I'll be very thrilled. I'm just trying to sort out this camera business going on over there. So do excuse me. I am now a big nipple on the screen. Why is that not working? That's very silly. Anyway, I'll keep on going, shall I? So here it is. Yes, bless him. But other scientists think they nicknamed the extra furry rodent a colossal woolly mouse. God, look at the difference, though. That is super cute. Super cute. The company now plans to genetically modify Asian elephants to give them woolly mammoth traits. Cool. But critics have argued that this is different from actually bringing the species back from extinction. Yes, yeah. If you'd got the mammothy DNA, presumably that's the thing that does that, isn't it? I would have thought. I don't know. I'm not being a massive pachyderm amazing person. Sorry, 2 seconds. Let me see if I can sort out this bloody camera thing. Do excuse me. Right, there we go. Hopefully that might bring me back in 2 seconds. So yes, and so they do agree. This is not. Oh, there we are. I'm back. Good job. Hello. So he has said you might be able to alter the hair pattern of an Asian elephant or adapt it to the cold, but it's not bringing back the woolly mammoth. It's changing an Asian elephant. That's pretty. Do you know? I agree. Designer mice, yes, designer mice. I love it. I wonder if it just comes in orange, or if you get like a nice sort of slate grey would be nice. White and slate grey, a little stripe. Oh, a little go faster stripe down the middle. That would be lovely. Yes. Anyway, as they say, the feature is technologically pretty cool, said Vincent Lynch, a biologist at the University of Buffalo, who was not involved in the research. So. What do we care? He says that. Well done, Vincent. Good job. Let's see. Alongside, though, the mouse being given different hair in a press release, Colossal Biosciences said the rodent also gained the woolly mammoth's accelerated fat metabolism. Oh, look at that. Oh, so it's weight loss. Yes, more weight loss than virtual cheating. Who knows? But yes, there you go. So the next thing, if it says, if you're really hairy, you're gonna, we're gonna adjust your DNA to be part mammoth. I'd like to be part mammoth. You can get the ears. Oh no, you don't really want the ears though, do you? That's not so good. Big elephant cock would be nice, though, wouldn't it? Anyways, that is about it for me today. I'm going to slink off into the corner after that comment, and I will hopefully catch you tomorrow for Friday's episode. I am on the I'm nearly finished United States Fiance video. I'm getting there. I've got a few other things to edit, so a lot of things on the way, and of course, yes, I've got to set up. I'm trying to set up the company, the Bodyworks. I've got it, calling it that, Lord Lukan's Bodyworks. Where I shall start piercing people. I wanted to do a tattoo on here, actually. I'm going to do a live one at some point. I thought maybe I'll tattoo myself during the course of the news. That'd be fun. Tattooing myself while doing the news and doing a podcast. That could be. I wonder if that's in the Guinness World Record. The stupidest thing to do while you're actually tattooing yourself. Who knows? So I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being here. I do hope, please, if you're there, stick a quick like in the what's it like and fiddle your knobs and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. Because, it's great. And I hope you too have a great day, everybody out there in YouTube land. And do please